A very good evening. I'm Anthony Hudson. We've been looking forward to this contest between the Ants and Vic Country. The bye rounds aren't far away, but these teams will be desperate to ensure they hit their mid-season break in winning form. Here come the teams. Daniel Harford joins me. Who's your pick today, Harf?
Thanks, Hutto. I'm going with the Swans. My tipping hasn't been so crash hot, so I'm going with a couple of roughies this week.
It's first taking on 12th, and the players are ready to rip in. A lot has been said about this match during the week. Time to find out who's right and who's wrong. Robinson should have done better. The Sharon hits the deck. Can he hit a target? Good vision there. Brown throws it on the boot, and that's a goal.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
The Ants with the first goal. The big men fly. Got the handball away. Doesn't often waste it. Honours the lead. What's he got on offer? Kicks to space. They might be caught out on the turnover. He'll be annoyed by that. The kick's gone nowhere. He's generally a good kick. The ump's not feeling forgiving today.
As long as they're consistent, that's all we want to see.
Looking for two in a row. Shepherd.
Hey Riley, it's in this round of the 12 Ressies, it's also round 5 of the SANFL Inclusive League season. In this round, Broadview are off to Kenilworth, while Athelston, they're off to Tea Tree Gully. Kilburn have got Goodwood in another top-of-the-table clash. Meanwhile, in the clash for last place, we got Ressies Beach versus Salisbury. Only one will get their first win. Unless it's a draw.
Feeds it out. He's given it straight to the opposition. Lays it off. He didn't need to do that, and now he'll be about as popular as a bear at a picnic.
It's a brain fade. The coach will surely forgive him as long as they don't lose by a kick.
As simple as it gets.
The Swans are on the back foot. That was possibly a bit too easy.
The Ants are having a lot of the play and making it count too. Good ruck work. Attracted a crowd. Squeezes the kick. Lace out. Great footy. Kicking for his first. Only a behind.
I'm not sure why he took the shot from there. He could have made it easy for himself.
Aggressive with the kick in. Chance gone begging. Met solidly. That's commitment to the cause. The umpire circles and decides to ball it up. Can they create a shot?
Broadview are just in the final spot in round 4, but if they could beat Kenilworth, they could possibly be up there with the likes of Kilburn and Goodwood in the top 2.
There might have just been a little bit of panic there. It was a nervous moment.
Back into play. Oh no, what's he doing? It's not a fair fight. The crowd cries ball, and they get their wish.
Nothing wrong with ambition, but you've got to know your limits.
That's an error in judgment. He really should have been looking to clear the ball.
I think the Monday coffees will be on him, literally, if they lose by a kick.
He's got his second.
It might be time for an extra number in defence just to help stop their momentum and stabilise the situation.
The Ants are lighting it up early. The big men fly. Through the centre square he goes. Can they get another one? It's a poor entry. A waste, really. This is fraught with danger. That is not the place to turn it over.
Missed the target by a long way.
The Ants are bringing great energy. Robinson throws it on the boot, and that's a goal.
He's causing all sorts of problems for them.
That is very great to hear. I reckon the coach will be very happy about the performances. If Broadview can get it done against Kenilworth, and if Kilburn lose to Goodwood, well, Broadview could be up in second. Possibly battling with Goodwood for top spot.
Robinson knew where the help was. What's he got on offer? They found the magic formula. He'd like that one back. Steadies. Drop punt. Goal!
The Swans are falling well short of the standards they set for themselves. In fact, there are some signs that they might be about to drop their bundle.
The Ants are showing why they were well back to win this match. Good ruck work. He's been dispossessed. Here's a chance to get it forward. Keeps it low. He ran into a brick wall. The Swans are chasing tail. Brown has been a real live wire.
Well, there's one side working hard at the moment, and the other side just sitting back waiting for their teammates to do the work.
Brown, you know what's coming. He punches it through, and they are flying.
The Ants have come looking for a percentage boost. They are real hungry today.
The Ants are playing supreme footy at the moment. Can they keep it going? Rucks go at it. Normally delivers. Loose ball on centre wing. By hand. Bennett, he's been accosted. They could be vulnerable here. Searching kick. Bounced straight off his
So far, you're currently leading in the possession stats, marks, and currently leading the goal kicking is basically the bloke from Goodwood by the name of Ethan Hooper.
Hacking it forward. Turned over on centre wing. Can he impose himself on the match? They must tidy up their kicking. They're on point so far. Can't take it. Hill saw that coming. He's besieged. There might have been an argument for a free kick there. Caldwell palms it down. The Ants can smell blood. Has to be clean. We've seen this before, and you just get the feeling we're going to see it some more.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
The Swans are on the canvas. Caldwell with the tap, like Batman and Robin. He's made a bright start. Ball to be won on centre wing. You can't question his commitment. They're moving the footy quickly. Robinson. Maybe he could have gone himself. That's a waste. The Ants have to force a contest. Oh, it's been paid. It's effectively a free goal.
It's an unpopular rule, but it does keep the ball in play more often.
Useful hand pass. Riley caught. Dropped it like a hot potato. McDonald runs onto it. The non-preferred lets him down.
That's what they call a good old-fashioned clanger.
A chance to extend the margin, but alas, he has hit the post.
A golden opportunity, and he's blown it. You can see how annoyed he is with himself.
The Swans are struggling to transition the footy. This will be coming back. It's out on the full.
That is one of the reasons, also one of the reasons why a lot more of the players are getting a bit more involved.
Good-looking kick. That'll do. It's a goal.
Is this the best team in the competition? The available evidence says yes.
The Ants look in the mood to dish out a real hiding here. Caldwell showing his skills. Robinson. He's hit up the lead. Sees something he likes. Can he find a teammate? Brown commands the footy. He will surely make this count. Throws it on the boot, and that's a goal.
The Swans are in real danger of taking a big percentage hit now.
That is a great stat. Over 100 touches in the first 4 matches.
The scoreboard is starting to get ugly. Caldwell gets his hand to it. He's made a hot start to this match. Taylor, that's good work rate. What's he got on offer? Delivers a long ball. Brown is so strong one-on-one. That is going very close. It's a goal.
They are leaking like a tap with a busted washer.
The Swans are having one of those days. Everything that could go wrong has
I reckon
gone
so.
wrong. Can they keep the footy this time? Foot race
A few
on
teams
the
have made the
wing.
finals in just their second year.
Not a lot of space to work with.
Over the years,
The
Kilburn
Ants
did that
have
in their
won back.
second year
They're
after
putting them under
finishing
all
bottom
sorts
in
of
their
pressure.
first year in the club.
There's nothing they can do to stop him. Robinson running in support. Off target, that should have been a goal.
They'll need to clamp down on him. He'll torch them if they keep giving him that sort of space.
They've struggled to get it past the centre. He's been pinged for a deliberate rush behind, and the fans are furious.
It's always contentious, isn't it?
This will be another one. Oh, they can do no wrong.
That's a delightful finish, and he's pretty happy with himself too.
Someone check the record books. Caldwell wins it down. Robinson, he's gone. He had plenty of time.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
Looking to peg one back. The coach will start pulling out hair in a minute.
I think there was I reckon there was a pre-season competition back in March, earlier in the year, like March around that time. And Broadview won the pre-season Lightning Premiership, winning all their 7 games.
Riley wins the race under pressure. Warner, the fans will be happy to see this. A bit of a panicked handball. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. No sign of them dropping off. McDonald drops into the hole and marks. His hand passing is a weapon. That's good aggressive footing. Boot, ball, goal!
Would there be any danger of someone actually defending?
The Ants are absolutely airborne at the moment. The two big men do battle. He's been busy so far. That's a great hit up. Who was he aiming for? Edging it forward. One behind.
An ugly-looking scoreboard should probably be looking even uglier.
This could be trouble. Turnover. That could be a painful mistake. They're all over them early. Hill couldn't hold it under pressure. He's got another one.
What terrific goal.
Round 1 against Christie's Beach. And that was the first goal of the game.
We didn't expect this today, and you wonder how much bigger the margin might get. The big men fly. Robinson. What's he got on offer? Going for territory. Brown. Strong grab. Through it goes, and they extend the lead.
The defenders are entitled to be annoyed with their mids. They're under all kinds of pressure.
I reckon you'll go well in real life.
We'll be campaigning for mulligans after this. The big men fly. Robinson blasts away. That's a strong mark. Seizes the moment. Hill intercepts the hand pass. He'll be picking grass out of his teeth after that. He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. Who can get the clearance? Good ruck work and good roving too. It's a bad miss.
The way it's going, it probably won't be long until they get another opportunity.
Danger here. That's poor play. Thought his way through it. Quality delivery by foot. Dishes it off. Free kick. The umpire said he wasn't under immediate pressure.
We can only call that a brain fade.
This has been an awesome start, and they've taken full advantage of some very favourable matchups. So you'd think the opposition will switch a few things up.
The Ants are irrepressible. What a day this is turning into for them. The big men fly. Robinson looking to get it down there quickly. Brown outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. Can he hit a target? Anyone's ball.
Isn't footy more fun when forwards are kicking big bags?
The Swans are having a nightmare.
That is a great pass.
Robinson. Good penetration on the kick. You wouldn't mind playing full forward in this team.
These forwards and midfielders have great connections. No wonder at all they're scoring so freely.
He's kicked it like an arrow.
Marks inside 50 are worth their weight in gold when you go back and convert the goal.
The Swans need to pull their finger out. They've been poor. Caldwell got his palm to it. Robinson. He's gone. McGregor. He had prior opportunity.
He tried to do too much, not for the first time.
Just has to hit a target. They've got a problem now. Bennett. Steadies. Fires. Bullseye.
That is so cool.
Premiership contender.
That is a very good record.
The Ants making all the running early. Caldwell with a deft tap. Robinson. What's he got on offer? Gives it everything. It's an exhibition in attacking footy. Feeds it out. Taylor can get it and go. Leaves them in his wake. McCarthy gets in the way. Couldn't burst through. Snap it goal. Good looking kick. It's home.
Stop it. The horse is dead already.
The Swans have plenty of time to get back into the match. Theoretically, at least. Caldwell showing his skills. Drives it inside the forward 50. He's normally better than that. McDonald. Here comes the banana. He's missed.
I'll back him in to make amends for that if he gets a chance. Unusual to see him miss from there.
They've struggled to get it past the centre. Can they catch them out on the turnover? He ran into a brick wall. That's holding the footy.
He's not hiding his annoyance, but I think he's more upset with himself than with the umpire.
He's got it.
I'm all for finding silver linings. The defenders have got the best seats in the house, and they didn't even have to pay for them.
This is more like a horror movie than a football match. Good ruck work. Got to get.
I reckon so.
Run down. Great chase. The umpire says it's continuous play, so on they go. One of the few times they've missed the target. Hill. No easy exit. He's set upon. That can only be holding the ball.
No umpire ever changed their decision because a player had a whinge.
That's not one of the acceptable methods of disposal.
Took too long there and coughs up what could have been a shot on goal.
He's got another one.
These defenders are going to have to tighten up. They've been giving them way too much space.
The match seems decided already, and we're not even at quarter time. Caldwell gets his hand to it. Clever kick. Bennett. He wouldn't take no for an answer. Centre square. Loose ball. Kicks laterally. Foot race on. Who can get there first? McDonald leads his opponent. Goes long. That's an impressive mark. The Ants look sharp early. Bennett. He's taken a beauty. The Swans are chasing tail. Gee, they're playing well. Normally delivers. The kick lets them down. He's lost his bearings. Seizes the moment. Lays it off. Taylor. He's put it through.
Have they proved their point yet?
Well, that's Fitzroy's opening quarter record broken. And remember to kick 21-7 against Elizabeth. And now the new 12 Ressies have kicked 22-7, 139 in the opening quarter.
Surely they can't keep this pace up.
Yeah, I think I do. Actually, did that at state training once.
Big men fly. Robinson throws it on the boot. If you've just tuned in, you've missed one of the most dominant quarters of footy in a long time. It's been an obliteration. Gary Lyon is here. Gaz, what are your thoughts on what we've seen so far?
The Swans have been forced into some changes already because they really didn't look like scoring in that term. They need better method in their ball movement and they need to work harder as well. I feel like they could start hitting the scoreboard if that pressure on them drops off a little bit, but they haven't coped with it at all well so far.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again, the big men fly. He's been quiet. Time to turn on the Jets. McDonald showing some pace. That's skillful. That wasn't worthwhile. He's generally a good kick. Robinson doesn't often waste it. Drops the football. What's he got on offer? The Swans have no answers. Bouncing ball. Bennett wants to take the game on. He's in the clear, so he'll have a bounce. A second bounce. Good luck catching him. Oh, he's forgotten to bounce it. That's symptomatic of their night. Bennett, golden opportunity here. Heads in towards goal, and the kick is true. Great play.
The answer.
Now we head into round 5 action of the Inclusive League. I don't think they are. Man, what's going on with Athelston in this season? They won a fair. Oh, they're slapping. They're slapping. They've lost by 64 points against Tea Tree Gully. Ouch. Pretty much all. Looks like their hopes of making the finals might be pretty much done. Meanwhile, at Kilburn. Goodwood win by 5 points against Kilburn. Meanwhile, at Kenilworth. Kenilworth lead by 32 at quarter time against Broadview. Half-time was Kenilworth by 33. Three-quarter time, Kenilworth led by 22. At the end, Broadview got up by a point.
Have already put this.
What a comeback that was at Kenilworth. Well, it looks like the odds of Broadview winning the premiership are basically a bit slashed. $2 now. Their next three games are winnable. They got Tea Tree Gully, Salisbury, and Ressies. At one stage during the game, Kenilworth led by 45 points.
This match under lock and key. Who would have thought that?
But don't write off Broadview. They came back to win by a point.
The Ants, in this form, would challenge anybody.
It was actually yourself setting up your teammate Jake Perkins for the winning goal to give Broadview a 1 point victory.
Needed to be clean and wasn't. Runs to point blank range and puts it away.
Sometimes it can actually serve the greater good when an opponent tears you to pieces because it lays all your weaknesses bare and leaves no room for self-deception.
They haven't got bored yet, and you'd have to say they're not going to. Caldwell, this is getting monotonous. He looked to have been taken high, and the umpire thought so too. They've got winners all over the park. Which way will it bounce? Clean pickup. They're cutting them to ribbons. They're putting on a clinic. They're irrepressible.
What a comeback that was.
Great footy. They're playing like champions.
I reckon Broadview are actually looking like premiership contenders right now.
That's not going to be a goal.
Some great work there to create the easiest of goals.
The Swans have had their pants pulled down today. Same old, same old. They have a good understanding, those two. The Ants have winners everywhere. They've got time to put the kettle on. Manages to find a teammate. What's he got on offer? That's taking a risk. Keeps it low. And they're away. They're running rings around them. The kick was centimetre perfect.
Definitely.
They're bloodthirsty today. The Ants moving the ball well. On centre wing. He doesn't waste many. Good thinking and good execution too. Bangs it long. They're toying with them now. Inspired by the round ball code. Can they beat them back to goal? Squeezes the kick. Taylor got in the way. Brown takes the logical option. McDonald bends it around the body. That's on target. Through it goes.
The Swans are second to the ball and they're under constant pressure. It's time to change it up.
The Ants are turning this into a blood sport. The big men fly. Goes laterally. The kick's gone nowhere. Why is he kicking it backwards? Bounced straight off his chest. Hill out of the congestion. Brown desperate to win it back. Off target. That should have been a goal.
They dodged a bullet there. They might not be so lucky next time.
I reckon you might.
The ball's been living at one end. Woods pushes into space and receives the footy. What can they muster from the back half? Nice little give. That seems unwise on the surface of it. Literally, it's a bad miss.
Oh, man, Miles Shepherd missed it.
The Swans have been embarrassed today. The Ants have all the answers. This might be a chance for the High Flyers. That's a strong mark. Just needs an accurate kick now. Can he impose himself on the match? That could be a goal-saving tackle. Drop punt, and he has put it away.
They've been consistently able to find avenues to goal through quick and direct ball movement.
The Ants go on their merry way.
I reckon you might be able to if Flinders Park had an inclusive team again.
They might as well not have a run. They cannot keep him quiet. It's loose inside the 50. Brown delivers to centre half forward. It's eluded him. The Swans have won it back. Had some assistance. What can they build here? Hill. Taylor in the right spot at the right time. Only a question of who will get the goal. Brown. He's got another one.
Just when we thought the days of big bags of goals were gone, this has been attacking footy at its very best.
If I'd known it was going to be like this... I'd have called in sick. The big men fly. Robinson does well under pressure. Honours the lead. What's he got on offer? It hasn't quite got the wheels. Bennett is the beneficiary of some unselfish play and should convert. It's a goal.
Some of these defenders are getting caught out because they're unsure when they should be staying on their opponent and when they should be peeling off. They're totally disorganised.
I reckon you'll be the Lindsay out of the inclusive way your performances are going.
The scoreboard's about to fall over. It's so lopsided. Good ruck work. In absolutely no hurry here. The Swans might be in a spot of bother. Delightfully done. Well played. His vision was excellent. Quick snap, and that's a goal.
I think these defenders are conserving their energy for next week.
The Swans, a shot. What a debacle it's been. Good ruck work. Some indirect ball movement here. It doesn't get much worse than that. Handballs it to nobody. The sprint is on. Called. Well,
You could be selected for the state sometime within the future.
It's being played in one half of the ground at the moment. Who wants it the most? And finally over the line.
A few people in the crowd thought that should have been a free for deliberate. They're hard markers.
Looking for a quick transition. Uses the non-preferred. Decides against the pickup. They could be in here if it sits. It's a bad miss.
You've got to be sharper than that in defence. They're lucky it didn't cost them.
They've set up well for the kick-in. There are only two ways you can dispose of it, and he did neither.
It's a hot footy today. It's all just a bit easy at the moment. They're getting the ball inside 50 under, not nearly enough pressure.
It's on the way. Good-looking kick. He's dobbed it.
Perhaps a bit fortunate with the free kick, but he went back and made the most of it.
I reckon so.
The Ants are giving them an absolute smashing. The two big men do battle. Feeling the heat. You can't question his commitment. He's lost his bearings. That beggars belief. Seizes the moment. Tidy ball. Taylor marks. That's hard to stop. In he goes. He's kicked a goal.
They've just raised the bat for 200. What a performance.
The Swans in trouble. Half-time can't come quickly enough. The big men fly. Robinson, what a game he's having. They're playing with purpose and poise. The runner will be out in a minute. Dishes it off. Not sure who the target was. Breaks the line. What's he got on offer? They can't catch him. Good luck catching him. Approaching the 50. Look at him go. Shades of Phil Manasseh. He will surely make this count. Too slow. Got to get rid of it quickly. That's not quick enough.
He's having a word with the umpire, and he may just have a point.
Dangerous spot for a loose ball. And a moment for the players.
I reckon he will be able to watch your inclusively career.
Great brand of footy. They're getting the ball inside 50 consistently and reaping the rewards for it.
Who can get the clearance? McCarthy. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Warner couldn't finish what he started. Under pressure. Brown. Bennett. It's a goal.
This is one of the reasons why it's so hard to stop this team. They've got so many weapons that you can't shut them all down.
The Swans will want to put the tape and the stat sheet straight in the bin. The big men fly. Robinson spills out in the tackle. Bursts through the middle. The Ants are playing some great footy. Brown uses the body well.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
Definitely. I reckon it'd be very hard for other clubs to lure you out of Broadview.
There it goes.
Considering he brought.
It's looking good. That's number 11.
Stop it. The horse is dead already.
It's the ultimate humiliation. The big men fly. Robinson. His field kicking is normally first rate. Loose ball on centre wing. He's generally a good kick. That's an impressive mark. The Swans are chasing tail. Davis, all on his own.
I reckon so.
Right, couldn't quite. No sign of them dropping off. Hill gets to it first. He's been accosted. Ball, cries the crowd, and the umpire agrees.
Better to kick to a contest and get done holding the ball.
Woods drops into the hole and cuts that one off. That's a shank.
The forwards will not be pleased. They're getting cold down there.
This should work for them. Quick snap is off target.
They gave him too much latitude on that occasion and were lucky the kick was a poor one.
The Swans have been embarrassed today. Another one off the ground. Off the ground, and it's rolled through.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
Everything they've touched has turned to gold today. The big men fly. Robinson runs onto it and can drive them into attack. In no man's land. Gathers it cleanly.
I reckon it is.
Takes a bounce.
They're a young, inclusive team on the rise.
He's put the foot down. Good luck catching him. Breaks the line. It's there.
The Ants have been super impressive, but it's hard to gauge what it means in the context of the season. Because the opposition has been limp, to say the least.
If you're a fan of the team coming second today, it's probably best to avoid looking at the scoreboard. Transfers it out wide. Ball to be won on centre wing. Clean pickup. Time to measure the kick. The Ants have winners everywhere. Can he find a teammate? And that's a letdown. They desperately need a goal. It's amounted to nothing. Gives it everything. Can't hang on under close attention.
Training sessions are basically on like one of either Wednesday nights or Thursday nights.
Ball. McCarthy wins the race. He's gone. Puts the foot down and away he goes. This is champagne footy. McDonald. Golden opportunity here. Quick snap and that's a goal.
A real opportunist goal there. He doesn't need a lot of the footy to make an impact.
I'd like to say it couldn't get any worse for them, but it surely could. Rucks go at it. Robinson. He's been busy so far. Which way will it bounce? Look at the space he's got to work with. Provides some run. He's in the clear, so he'll have a bounce. He's still going. In he goes. It's a goal.
Managed to get free and kick the easiest of goals.
The Swans haven't looked like being able to stop them. They'll have to change it around after half-time. Robinson doesn't often waste it. Bouncing ball. McDonald. Looking to extend this margin. Brown wins the contest hands down. The Ants are doing as they please. It wasn't the best kick, and we'll have a throw in.
The Swans haven't been up for this at all today. Disappointing for them, obviously, but also for the neutrals, who are hoping for a close game.
Warner. When one tackle just won't do. Hill. No easy exit. Just had to get it out. Shepherd didn't need to be asked twice. He lost his radar there.
Maybe it's for the best that he hasn't seen much of it.
Can't take it. Stripped of it. This spells trouble. That's not one of the acceptable methods.
It would probably make the other players a bit jealous. Because
illegal shepherding going on, and the
because I reckon as they'll want to looking to win a premiership themselves as a team.
Have they proved their point yet?
The Swans will be burning the tape of this match. Same old, same old. Ball spills free in the tackle. Time is of the essence, so he takes the advantage. Now it's someone else's problem. McDonald, he picked his pocket. Dangerous place to lose it. Can they catch them out on the turnover? Hill. Robinson accepted the invitation. He's kicked a goal. Not a great kick.
40 goals. What a performance this has been. History-making.
Have a go, you mugs. Good ruck work. He's run into trouble. Robinson farms it out. He might have thought about hand passing. Bennett dealt with the pressure. Woods gets in the way. He's had little impact so far. It's an exhibition in how to give the ball back. They're hungry for more. I don't think we expected this to be settled by half-time, but it surely is. Let's head down to Gary Lyon on the boundary.
The Swans should feel thoroughly embarrassed. I don't care how good your opposition is, to be scoreless at half-time shows that you're not working anywhere near hard enough. They've got no system at all in their ball movement. It's just a matter of throwing it on the boot and making it someone else's problem. I hope for their fans.
Yeah, I reckon it is. The other teams can be able to. The other teams can be hungry for that premiership. Just like these 12 Ressies are in this season, I'm doing now. They're up by 253 points at half-time against their opponents. Wow, wow, wow. That was a great season, coming from back-to-back wooden spoons to win a premiership.
The big men fly. Couldn't get a disposal. Robinson leading from the front. Somehow released the ball. Gets the kick away. Time to turn on the Jets. They might be caught out on the turnover. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Couldn't keep it in. It'll be tossed back.
The Swans have got to start roving to the opposition ruckman because he's dominant.
They might as well not have a ruck. Gives some ground with a handball to no one in particular.
That was like 2023 when that happened.
That's a big call. That's a big penalty because it will cost them a goal.
There's one back.
Huh? What happened? They kicked a goal, did they? It's truth.
As if to let us know that they are in fact still here. We thought this would be a good duel in the ruck. Out of the congestion. McCarthy got the handball away. Bennett took him high. Normally delivers. Woods has found some space. They'll bide their time. It's been that kind of day for them. Searching kick. Robinson. Here's real danger now. What a game he's having. McDonald. They've worked it well. Looking to hit up the short option. Brown is in a better position.
These forwards and midfielders have great connections. No wonder at all they're scoring so freely.
This is shades of the 80s and 90s. He's kicked a dozen.
Just when we thought the days of big bad.
Yeah, it was. 2024 and 2025 was really bad.
The Ants have been magnificent, but they haven't had much opposition, to be fair. The big men fly. Through the centre square he goes. Uses his pace to great effect. Drop punt. That'll be a goal. Never in doubt.
Even Bradman had to work harder for a double ton than this.
The Ants are having a lot of the play and making it count too. The big men fly. Robinson showing real strength. McGregor gives away a free for a high tackle. What's he got on offer? They'll compete inside the 50. Brown is the man on the spot, and he's marked. The Swans have no answers. Shepherd, he's taken a beauty.
They're still hungry, even with the game put to bed. That's a sign of a very good team.
Should kick the goal now, and does.
Definitely.
The competitions, the available evidence says yes.
Meanwhile, in the other game, in the last game of the round, Christie's and Salisbury, they both had their backs towards the wall against each other in a close game. But all of a sudden, it was Salisbury who managed to get up by a point.
Footy at the moment. Can they keep it going? The big men fly. They've got winners all over the park. They've given it up. The Swans have been out of sorts. It's a race for goal. Free kick. The umpire said he wasn't under immediate pressure.
He's taken leave of his senses and had a mare. Some great work there to create the easiest of goals.
In other news, 23 missing persons reports have just been filed. The big men fly. They cannot keep him quiet. Foot race on the wing. Bennett. They're a big chance here. That's a strong mark. They're bloodthirsty today. Caldwell couldn't mark. Cops some unwanted attention. Shepherd, what's he doing there? He's missed a soda.
The way it's going, it probably won't be long until they get another opportunity.
Gets it out of the danger zone. Caldwell had it and lost it. It's a tough game. It would be a hard umpire who would ping him for that. The two big men do battle. Provides some run. Runs towards goal and slams it through for a 6-pointer.
Stop it, the horse is dead already.
The Ants are showing why they were well back to win this match. Good ruck work. Got to get rid of it. Takes them on. Can he find a teammate? It's an
I reckon it will be 3 years in 2026.
Right place, right time, goal.
You've got to feel sorry for the defenders. They'll be having nightmares for a long time.
The Ants have winners everywhere and are basically doing as they please. The big men fly. Robinson. Through the centre square he goes. Heads for the pocket. Brown read it well and claims the mark. It's there.
That was a great year.
There's nothing they can do. He has absolutely destroyed them today.
They're going to eat the bones too. The big men fly. What's he got on offer? Good penetration on the kick. Brown takes the mark and can extend the margin.
The Ants have been ruthless today. It's been an awesome performance.
He's going for number 15. It's there. He's in elite company. It's been an absolute avalanche. The big men fly. Penetrating ball. Brown. Too big, too strong, too good.
They're giving them a smashing in the middle and providing the forward with high-class service, and the forwards are making the most of it.
Surely he hasn't kicked 16 goals. That's exactly what he's done. This is crazy.
Isn't footy more fun when forwards are kicking big bags?
The Ants look in the mood to dish out a real hiding here. The big men fly. He just keeps racking up disposals. Brown, great body work.
Well, there's one side working hard at the moment, and the other side just sitting back waiting for their teammates to do the work.
He'll be within one of the record if it goes through. He's within one. What a superstar!
They're really opening them up. And right now, they have no answers to the onslaught.
That was, yeah, it was. I think that was when you started off the season at Seaton with pre-season and moved on to Flinders Park.
The only competition they've got out there is each other. The two
And that was when Flinders Park came falling.
Some people can't kick that far. The Ants are playing some great footy. He could have blazed away, but he's done the team thing.
It's all just a bit easy at the moment. They're getting the ball inside 50 under not nearly enough pressure.
He must be nervous, but you wouldn't know it. He's equalled the all-time record. 18 goals. Absolutely magnificent. Not even the most optimistic of fans would have expected this today. The two big men do battle. Burst through the middle. It's a deep kick. He's miscued that one.
Should have done a lot better there.
They need a goal, but it's at the wrong end. That's a poor strike. Brown farms it out. They're just about doing as they please. And there's another one.
They're just not giving the ball back, which makes it hard for any team.
The Swans are having one of those days. Everything that could go wrong has gone wrong. Robinson, he'll work all day. Bennett, through the centre square he goes. Takes a bounce. Can they get another one here? They're running riot.
What exactly do they have against this club?
No, your television isn't broken. That is the score. Punch clear, like Batman and Robin. He's having a day out. Brown! He's got it again.
They're happy if he can halve the contest and bring the Crummers into play, but those hands are looking sticky.
This for the all-time record. It's there! Fred Fanning's record is gone! Sensational! The Ants are absolutely... airborne at the moment. The big men fly. What's he got on offer? He's got two already. DeSharon hits the deck. Brown. He's got it.
Have they proved their point yet?
That was a really good season.
Have a look at that margin. Same old, same old. Robinson, great anticipation. That's symptomatic of their night. Useful hand pass. Lays it off. Bennett, he's got the skill, he's got the composure, he's got the result.
The Ants look every bit a premiership contender.
We didn't expect this today, and you wonder how much bigger the margin might get. Good ruck work. Wants to take the game on. Thought his way through it. Brown has a way of drawing the footy. It's a dominant display. That's an impressive mark. Golden opportunity here. You can't afford to do that too often. Shepherd got in the way, gives some ground with a hand.
That was a great...
They've given it back. He's normally good on his non-preferred. In he goes. He's put it through.
Daylight is clearly running second in this race.
The Swans will be campaigning for mulligans after this. The big men fly. Attracted a crowd. No sign of them dropping off. It's loose in the middle. Solid tackle. He's besieged. They're tackling with venom today. Good ruck work. Got the handball away. Dealt with the pressure. They've coughed it up. Through the centre square he goes. Gives it everything. Brown is hard to beat one-on-one. They've got time to put the kettle on. Warner wins it back. Great mark.
Yeah.
Kick. Woods all on his own. Can he impose himself on the match?
He did start the year off at Seaton in rounds 1 and 2.
He really should have been looking to clear the ball.
We can only call that a brain fade. No doubt it's hard to stop a team when their ball movement's as good as this. But the most troubling thing is it's been allowed to be good.
The Ants are irrepressible. What a day this is turning into for them. The big men fly. Burst through the middle. He's so clean with the footy. Brown, they've given up defending him. They're leading them a merry dance. They're putting on a clinic.
That's mark number 4, and he's putting together a decent game.
He doesn't miss many of these, and he hasn't missed that one.
See my previous comment, I guess.
The Swans need to pull their finger out. They've been poor. They might as well not have a run. He's not one to take a backward step. Forward they go again. Brown is the man on the spot, and he's marked. They're playing with purpose and poise. Robinson had his name written all over it. That's a terrific kick. Surely a goal coming up now.
It's as if they don't rate this player. He's already hurt them. He's about to hurt them again.
Bennett rams it home.
That's what happens when you leave players in space inside 50. It's going to hurt you on the scoreboard.
The Swans are having a nightmare. Punch clear. His hand passing is a weapon. Robinson. What's he got on offer? They cannot keep him quiet. He needed a cleaner pair of hands. Brown. It's a goal.
Just when we thought the days of big bags of goals were gone.
I'm so sorry to hear about that.
This is more like a horror movie than a football match. Rucks go at it. Through the centre square he goes. The Swans are under siege. Bennett demanded the footy and got it.
Can he deliver? Yeah, back him more often than not.
Bennett, what a game he's had.
They certainly did.
He's doing it all.
They are a great club.
Goals, except, of course, if you're the opposing coach.
Brutality has a new name. We thought this would be a good duel in the ruck. I don't think he'll remonstrate over that one. Nice little give. The Swans might be in a spot of bother. The defence is disorganised. The kick was under pressure, so the umpire shows some leniency.
The Swans would probably like to minimise stoppages and keep the ball in open play as much as they can because their clearance work isn't crash hot at the moment.
He's got support. Hill, good vision there. Woods, what can he do with it? It's been deemed a deliberate rush behind. Oh, that hurts.
That's a big call. It's a big penalty because it will cost them a goal. Typical small forward's goal there. He's a real live wire inside forward 50.
The big men fly. They've got good chemistry, those two. The Swans just can't get any time on the ball. It's a poor entry. A waste, really.
That was a great game.
He didn't need to do that, and now he'll be about as popular as a bear at a picnic.
Well, he tried to donate 1 point, and instead he's donated 6. Only in Australia could you get taxed 500%.
He's got it.
Stop it, the horse is dead already.
Punch clear. Through the centre square he goes. Scrounges a kick. That's not 15. Out of the congestion. Looking to hit up the short option. This is a joy to watch.
To put the icing on the cake.
There aren't many who can say they've kicked 10 in a match. He's one of them.
10 goals in a game is very rare these days. It's been a pleasure to watch him tear this game apart.
Yeah, well, it is.
The big men fly. Good luck.
404 error. We have got a 404 error. The dead 12 Ressies have just scored 404.
Towards full forward. Bennett is the target, and he marks.
That was great use of the body. He's so hard to beat in those situations.
There it goes. It's looking good. That's number 11.
Hold your noses, folks. This stinks.
The Ants, in this form, would challenge anybody. The big men fly. What's he got on offer? Neat little worm burner. Short pass looks good. Trying to catch them out. Tidy ball. Not a great kick. And the umpire will throw it back. Rucks go at it. McCarthy reads the tap well. Hill. Now it's someone else's problem. The Swans are going to have to refund some ticket prices and some memberships after this one. Now for some analysis from Gary Lyon.
The Swans are getting smashed in clearance and contested ball, and you are never going to win
I reckon your 2023 rating would have been like 50-something, but your 2026 rating of Broadview is about 90, 90-something.
Trying to salvage something from this match.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. The two big men do battle. Here's a chance to get it forward. This will be another one. Oh, they can do no wrong.
It's hard to know whether this is more about one team being exceptional or the other team being awful. It's been a giant mismatch.
They haven't got bored yet, and you'd have to say they're not going to. McCarthy popped up out of nowhere. Can he hit a target? Oh, no, he'll want to dig himself a hole after that.
Same here.
An answer for him, nor many of his teammates, to be fair.
Kicks at goal, and that's ugly. He hasn't even scored. Recognising the urgency. He'd like that one back. McGregor. It fell into his arms. They've put themselves under pressure. He's put the foot down. Shepherd. Clever handball. Brown. He's got another one.
Look at that scoreboard. It almost seems personal at this point.
The Ants are turning this into a blood sport. The big men fly. Robinson should be in the votes today. Can they catch them out on the turnover? Delivers a long ball. Hill got the handball away. It's loose inside the 50. Brown desperate to win it back. Breaks the line. Quick snap, and that's a goal.
Isn't footy more fun when forwards are kicking big bags?
The Swans have had their pants pulled down today. The big men fly. Robinson. Through the centre square he goes. Brown has charged into space. This will be a close thing, but close enough isn't good enough.
Well, it can be demoralising to see these opportunities go begging, but they just got to keep... working hard to create them.
The ball's been living at one end. The Swans on the ball now. That's got to be a free kick. Took them on and didn't dispose of it correctly.
That is not the place to get caught holding the pill.
It's there!
You've got to feel sorry for the defenders. They'll be having nightmares for a long time.
Those four are very good clubs.
The Ants go on their merry way. The big men fly. They have a good understanding, those two. What's he got on offer? Can they get another one here? They're running riot.
Have they proved their point yet?
Same old, same old. Robinson. Approaching the 50. On, please. Steadies. Drop punt. Goal!
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
If I'd known it was going to be like this, I'd have called in sick. Rucks go at us. McGregor couldn't get an effective disposal. He couldn't get his fist or foot to it.
He's not happy, but the call's correct.
The kick was centimetre perfect. Runs towards goal and slams it through for a six-pointer.
The domination continues. There's nothing they can do.
They're not really much. They're too much of a lower, sometimes a bit of a lower standard club.
The scoreboard's about to fall over. It's so lopsided. The big men fly. Robinson throws it on the boot. It's eluded him. Brown leading from the front. Under pressure. Bennett provides some run. Quick snap, and that's a goal.
Banana from straight in front. Just as well it was a goal, or his coach would have ripped into him for Learising.
The Swans, a shot. What a debacle it's been. The two big men do battle. Robinson. He's gone. He had plenty of time.
I don't know about that. I think the meter was charged.
Playing for pride now. The ump's not feeling forgiving today.
Like it or not, players do have an obligation to keep the ball in play when in possession.
Brown,
Yeah,
Caldwell. This should not be a problem, and it isn't.
They've been consistently able to find avenues to goal through quick and direct ball movement.
Good ruck work, like Batman and Robin. That's taking a risk. The Ants have winners everywhere, ignoring the corridor for now. They're a pleasure to watch. They're irrepressible at the moment. The kick is a poor one. What's he got on offer? Manages to find a teammate. He's lost his bearings. He would have fancied his chances from there. The Ants have won it back. Lays it off. Brown getting involved. Throws it on the boot, and that's a goal.
He has produced one of the individual performances of the season.
The Ants are giving them an absolute smashing. They might as well not have a ruck. Robinson, what a hand pass. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? Bennett, they're playing like champions. Shepherd is the man on the spot, and he's marked. He's got it. The distance is the only problem.
Would there be any danger of someone actually defending?
The big men fly. Robinson. Through the centre square he goes. Bennett, incisive handball. McDonald, he might have thought about hand passing. Out of the congestion. Caldwell, he ran into a brick wall. In he goes. Bennett dishes it off. Just as they were looking dangerous, they've coughed it up.
I reckon so.
Even with the game well won, their pressure is still elite. Punch clear. It's a desperate tackle. Robinson. He's kicked a goal. Oh.
He's working his tail off, and a goal is just reward.
The two big men do battle. Robinson just shoveled it out. He'll work all day. The Ants are good with their hands. That's unusual. Welsh. He's kicked it the wrong way. Decides to go. Wants to take the game on. Boot, ball, goal!
It's not hard to imagine this side tearing it up come finals time.
The two big men do battle. Robinson provides some run. I've liked his game today. Hill couldn't quite. Brown.
I reckon about 40 goals.
And there's another one.
Just when we thought the days of big bags of goals were gone, this has been attacking footy at its very best.
The Swans will want to put the tape and the stat sheet straight in the bin. The two big men do battle. Good ruck work and good roving too. They've given it back. Keeps it low. Brown affects the turnover. Takes them on. He's got another one.
Managed to get free and kick the easiest of goals.
I reckon so.
We thought this would be a good duel in the ruck. Robinson breaks the line. He hasn't struck that well at all. Brown takes a beauty close to goal.
The Ants have been ruthless today. It's been an awesome performance.
A chance to extend the margin, but alas, he has hit the post.
An ugly-looking scoreboard should probably be looking even uglier.
He's been pinged for a deliberate rush behind, and the fans are furious.
That's a big call. That's a big penalty because it will cost them a goal. The Ants look every bit a premiership contender.
It's the ultimate humiliation. Caldwell, this is getting monotonous. Goes with the check side. McDonald accepted the invitation. Caldwell, good handball. Goes for home. He doesn't miss many, and that is no exception.
That's why they want the ball in his hands.
I reckon they are.
Caldwell.
Looks like those Duke 12 Ressies are actually passing the all-time record in their Adelaide Footy League / BAFA careers.
On the overlap. He's kicked a goal.
And that's the record.
Who'd want to be a defender with the
520.
regularity?
And that's Shane Smithie stealing the record.
Everything they've touched has turned to gold today. Caldwell, just for something different. Robinson is released by the handball. Through the centre square he goes. That's not like him. Dalton farms it out. Warner, he still found a way. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. Wants to take the game on. It's there. Yeah.
Stop it, the horse is dead already.
If you're a fan of the team coming second today, it's probably best to avoid looking at the scoreboard. Robinson in his natural habitat. Clever kick. That's a powerful hand pass. Robinson takes the logical option. Bennett, he's got it.
He's really set them alight in that forward line, playing that small forward role beautifully.
Caldwell has been dominant in the ruck. Robinson. He's everywhere at the moment. Superb kick. In he goes. The Ants look well drilled. Brown has it within range.
There's some pretty ordinary defending going on out there at the moment.
This will be another one, will it? No, it's a poster.
Easy to say in hindsight, but that ball probably should have been centred.
They've set up well for the kick-in. Can he find a teammate? They say the road to hell is paved with good intentions and short passing in the back line. Robinson is hard to beat one-on-one.
He's covering so much territory with that elite work ethic. He's arguably best on ground at this stage.
That is a good trait about yourself.
Goes with the check side, but it's narrow.
The way it's going, it probably won't be long until they get another opportunity.
Struggled to get it past the centre. The kick's gone nowhere. Had to get it out. The sprint is
Definitely.
on. Robinson, what a game he's played. Warner gets in the way. He was optimistic if he thought he could break that tackle. Caldwell could do this with his eyes closed. Boot, ball, goal!
You've got to love a big bag of goals, except, of course, if you're the opposing coach.
I'd like to say it couldn't get any worse for them, but it surely could. The big men fly. They've got good chemistry, those two. The Ants finishing strongly. Brown got to the right position and hung on.
Straight in front, should not miss.
You know, if he was playing a video game, that's the sort of highlight he'd share with his friends.
Isn't footy more fun when forwards are kicking big bags?
That equals Josh Rosenfall's record of 29 goals against Elizabeth in 2024.
Caldwell is teaching him a lesson. Robinson approaching the 50. He's having a day out. Brown plucks another contested mark.
They're still hungry, even with the game.
That is very cool. This to break Josh Rosenfall's record of 29 goals. He's got it. That's 30 goals.
You've got to feel sorry for the defenders. They'll be having nightmares for a long time.
Caldwell, it's been a mighty performance. That was almost handed to him. Just had to get it out. Under pressure. Hill runs onto it. Attracted a crowd. No way through there, and they'll reset. Caldwell, he is simply too good. Delightfully done. Hill, dangerous place to lose it. That's poor play. By hand, Brown lays it off. It's a goal.
Have they proved their point yet?
Have a go, you mugs. Caldwell has had his measure today. Squeezes the kick. In no man's land. They've put themselves under pressure. He should not miss from there, and he doesn't.
I reckon so.
Through the middle despite the tackle.
A nice percentage boost coming up. The big men fly. It's a hot footy. Provides some run. Can they get another one here? They're running riot.
There's not much this guy can't do, and he's right in the thick of this contest, as he almost always is.
The 4 points have been gone for a while, but this is hurting their percentage too. Out of the congestion. That's symptomatic of their night. Knew where the help was. He's been accosted. Closed him down. Some people can't kick that far. This will be another one. Oh, they can do no wrong.
10 goals in a game is very rare these days. It's been a pleasure to watch him tear this game apart.
What a result. They'll be ecstatic about
Yes,
this.
it will be.
Caldwell has rucked tirelessly. Feeling the heat. Feeds it out. Good build-up. Robinson.
Bravo.
Now
Checkers.
it's someone else's problem. Well
Bravo.
played. His vision
Good
was
ball.
excellent. Keen to keep it moving. They take the advantage.
He's exerting a huge influence over this match. 1 minute he's winning a clearance, the next he's kicking a goal. His work ethic is enormous.
Caldwell continues to have his way. That's almost worth a kick. Robinson. He's put the foot down. That one was not open to interpretation.
Great pressure there and gets the reward.
The argument was not entertained. Hill, Warner. It's labour intensive at the moment. This spells trouble. The seas just parted for him, and he has taken full toll.
That's a great reward for work ethic. He deserved that goal.
Same old, same old. They have a good understanding, those two. Here's a chance to
I reckon
get
this year it could be.
There aren't many who can say they've kicked 10 in a match.
I'm going with
He's one of them.
The domination
Goodwood
continues. There's nothing they
and...
can do. He has absolutely
For a long shot,
destroyed
I'm
the
actually
play.
thinking might be... In real life, I'm probably thinking Kilburn and Goodwood and the granny.
The Ants have been magnificent, but they haven't had much opposition, to be fair. Caldwell got his palm to it. Robinson had some assistance. Bennett runs towards goal and slams it through for a 6-pointer.
Defence isn't just the thing that keeps the neighbour's dog out. This team's got a few too many downhill skiers for my liking.
Caldwell with a deft tap. Robinson can't afford to give it back in the corridor. Got to get it forward now. Warner, he's so good in close. Hill, McDonald runs onto it. Quick snap, and that's a goal.
If this was a boxing match, the towel would be well and truly in the ring by now.
The way they're going, you wouldn't bet against them sneaking one more in here.
Caldwell, he's worth his weight in gold. Gets the kick away. Bennett gets to it first. Good luck catching him. Steadies, fires, bullseye.
There aren't many teams who can go with them when they're playing like this. They're firing on all.
Well, that's 600 points. 99 goals, one more than it's 100. Can the challenge be completed within 5 seconds?
They might as well not have a run. Robinson, so influential today. Not a great kick. It's a scoreboard we never thought we'd see. A staggering display of brutality and ruthlessness. What were the main differences today, Half?
That was absolutely... Nah, look, let's be real. We know how and why they happened, so I don't think we need to analyse it too much. Low-hanging fruit.
Thanks for that, Captain Obvious. Thanks for your company. Hope to have you with us again next time for more enthralling Aussie rules action.
This has got to be the worst game in VFL football history. Well, Ballarat might as well sack their coach at this rate. They might as well get a new coach.